Hi again, I'm Jerehmy Warner, General Contractor with MUSE Residential. I'm here with Wendy Warner, our lead designer. We're on the Greystoke project. You probably saw a video of the before. If you haven't, might be good to go back and take a look because this is another amazing transformation. On this one, we had a wall, went all the way over there to just a cased opening.
As you can see here right now, it's divided by this wall. The other side of this wall is the family room, and again, it's very closed off and a little dark. And we'll be able to access the kitchen and family room together right from this space.
We decided to remove the wall and completely reconsider the space here. So I want to kind of focus on that part of things and then allow Wendy to talk about the finishes. So the customer came to us, and as they often do, they want to get the more open concept, and so we're able to do that. As a general contractor, we move walls, we remove walls all the time. It's probably a large percentage of our jobs involve the removal and reconfiguring of walls. On this project, it's another thing that we have a lot. Often we're combining the spaces, so the flooring in this room is being affected by the flooring in this room. You want it to all kind of flow together. So we were fortunate enough to have finished on site 3/4 inch wood floors. So if you would take a look over here with me, the flooring here is original. The flooring here is new. This is a transition where when you're doing a remodel, sometimes you're kind of faced with some challenges, and this is one way that we handle that. It's a smooth, but it is a transition piece because this flooring didn't exactly match up with that. So makes it look good. That's the best result. It's a beautiful finished product. But the cased opening was about to here. So we needed to keep a traffic pattern. That's their laundry room there. And then also to the front of the house is this way. So we opened up this way. They needed a little bar area.
This built-in will go away and become a nice bar.
This gives them tons of storage, adds a beautiful detail. It's like a nice piece of furniture, transitions to the living area, and they really love it. We did under cabinet lighting, glass doors, and then I'm gonna let Wendy start talking about the finishes.
Yeah, so one of the things that you mentioned there was that great detail on the front of the bar area, and what's great about that is before, when the space was completely closed off, that was just an old built-in bookcase that for this family ended up just being useless space. It was just a place to hold tchotchkes. So it was wasted. So we turned it into the bar, and that kind of helps marry the two spaces together. And this curve on the front edge was repeated over here on this side of the island too, so that when you walk through this space, you don't have any tight pinch points. And the homeowners say that they love this actually because you can kind of stand here. If you've got a group of people, kind of lean in, lean across to reach things. So while that part of it wasn't planned, it is working out functionally for them really well, and bringing this piece into the kitchen design rather than leaving it hanging out as a random built-in that didn't hold anything functional for the family was just part of the design from the start. The island also spills into, as you see, it spills into what used to be the living room area. So by taking out that wall, we were really able to maximize the kitchen space and make this really, really large island. This is a quartz countertop. We sell quartz almost, I'd say 99.9% of the time now because of its durability. It's stain resistant, scratch resistant, and you can see the beautiful patterns that it has. There's lots of others, from really wild, cool colors to very subtle designs that look like marble. This family wanted a very timeless design, so we chose this nice white that looks kind of like Carrera. As we talk about the island a little bit more, as you can see, we were able to incorporate seating on this end, and then the whole island itself is super functional, as well as the rest of the kitchen. And as you come around to this side, which is just what we call the dead side of the island, it's not a working side, but we were able to get extra cabinetry over here, drawer storage, and they're using these for things that they don't necessarily use every day as part of their cooking, but just place to store things. And as you come around to this side, we were able to incorporate a farmhouse sink. And this is a little bit different. There are several different types of farmhouse sinks. This one does require a custom cabinet. So we were able to choose a line from our cabinet lines that allowed for the custom cabinet to be built, as well as this beautiful custom paint color on here. And we chose this deep navy. It's kind of a charcoal navy, but as you can see, it's not too bright, but it blends really well with their brighter blues and their lighter blues as far as their decor is concerned. But it'll be very timeless in years to come. But again, this is a little bit deeper farmhouse sink, and we have farmhouse sinks that do not require this custom cabinetry that we can put into standard stock cabinetry as well.
So in this island, it incorporates lots of features.
Exactly.
So over here we have a wine fridge.
Mm-hmm.
Over here this is just a panel because it's the side of the fridge. We have the sink, dishwasher, tons of storage,
Yep.
seating.
Yep.
There's shelving over here. So this thing is just packed
Yep.
full of neat features. So that's just one aspect. Over here, we down this entire line, it's just one feature after another.
So that's one of our plans, is to take out the pantry in this kitchen and allow the countertops to run the entire way down this wall. Yeah, we've got trash storage here, utensil storage, roll-out trays. Soft closed doors, spice storage, tray storage. And then in the corner even, Lazy Susans. So you can see that not 1 inch of this cabinetry wasn't well thought out. The customer, it was really a team effort to figure out how they cook, how they function in the space, where they wanted to stand, so they knew where they wanted all of their storage to be, and we worked that into the design from the beginning. Pantry space over here. This used to be a doorway in this house, would be the formal dining room. However, the homeowner here uses it as a work from home office. So we're able to eliminate this doorway completely in our new plan, and this area here will become what we call a tall wall. So they didn't need that doorway straight into the kitchen. So that also allowed us to maximize the cabinetry space that we were able to use in this design and give them some pantry storage as well. Microwave oven combo. Again, just tons of storage that is packed into a space. As you come around this island, you mentioned this before, the wine fridge that we were able to put in under this side. And then this is one of my favorite features here. Because it's decorative, so you can see it from the family room, but when a stool sits here, it's not blocked at all, so you can still see all the pretty items. And then several last little cabinets under here, again, more storage. So we just jam-packed as much space and functionality into this kitchen as we could possibly get. And compared to what they used to have, with this being blocked off, and it actually was blocked off toward the breakfast room too, with cabinets that drop down from the ceiling. As you can see here, they've got this set of upper cabinets that divides the kitchen from the breakfast area. So the kitchen square footage was about half before. So we're really just pleased with the classic details that we ended up with here. And one last fun little detail, just to make sure that the kitchen flowed into their family room, was the fireplace makeover. Lots of times these get left out and they still have the old granite that matches the kitchen. So we were able to pull off their fireplace around, put a great new tile in, and paint the mantle so that it matched the new kitchen cabinetry, and now this whole space blends beautifully together. It was just a great little finishing touch.